Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome, dear students, to our science class. So today is Wednesday, and the date is the 9th of December 2020. Today's lesson gonna be what are roles of organism in ecosystems? Each ecosystem, each organism in an ecosystem must have a role. What does it do? Or it has a function to act, or it has something to give or take. So some of them they can give and take, some of them can only give, some of them can take only. Now I want to share the white screen with you first, okay? Whiteboard. If I want to classify the living things based on what they eat, living things, what do you think should uh, what are the things should I put it under living things based on what they eat? Do you want a hint? I'll give you the first hint and later you will continue, okay? Can you open your cameras so I can see you guys? Hello? Yes, excellent. Thank you, Feroz. I have only Feroz in my class?
Miss, I'll open now.
Okay. Everyone, please, everyone in this class need to open. Girls, I'm waiting. Thank you. The rest of you, please. You have to open the cameras. I told you from before, you have to.
Okay, Miss, just a sec.
Okay. So living things, they can make their own food. If they can make their own food, what do I call them?
Producers.
Excellent. This is the first one. Producers. Excellent, excellent. Okay, the second one. If they are eating living things.
Consumers.
Excellent, consumers. Okay, one last division. If they are eating on dead animals or plants, what are they? Hi, Maria.
Decomposers.
Excellent, decomposers. Excellent, excellent. So living things, I can put them or sort them into three groups. Producers, and who are the producer? Who makes their own food? Like what? Give me an example. Yes, Feroz?
Rabbits.
Rabbits, they make their own food, are you sure?
Oh, Miss, plants. Miss, I know.
Yes, Judy?
Plants.
Excellent. So plants, they make their own food. Yes, Itala, excellent. So plants, they make their own food by what? What is the process to make their own food?
I know.
Just a minute.
Sunlight.
They use sunlight, carbon dioxide, and what?
Water.
Water. Excellent. They do what? Hi, Jana. Remember the process? What do I call it? Photo something. Hi, Jana.
Photos.
Yes. Mariana, is that you?
Yeah.
So what is it?
Photosynthesis.
Excellent, photosynthesis. So the producers we know are plants. Sorry. The producers we know are plants. What about consumers? Consumers, living things, eating living things. Can I sort them into 3 more groups? Only consumers? Think with me. Living things, eating living things. What can they be? They can be 3.
Lions, cheetahs.
Okay, lions and cheetahs. They eat what?
Carnivore.
Carnivore.
They eat
Excellent, carnivore. They eat what?
carnivore.
Carnivore, they eat what? Living things eating what?
Decomposers. Meat.
No. Meat. Excellent, they are eating meat. Excellent, ya Mariana. We will say animals eating other animals, or animals eating only meat. What about some other division?
Is meat a decomposer?
A decomposer will eat what?
Dead.
Dead. Okay, these are living things, but I'm talking about consumers. Say, ya Feiruz, consumers will only eat living things.
Yeah.
Okay, so if they eat only meat, I will call them carnivore. If they eat only plant, what do I call them?
Herbivore.
Excellent,
Herbivore.
Herbivores. I
remember this
Okay,
lesson.
alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. One more left,
Oh,
one more
one
left.
more.
If they can eat both meat and plants, such as human, just like us, what do I call them?
Carnivore. No.
Excellent, omnivore, omnivore.
I'm really good. Forgot this lesson.
What about now? Do you remember now?
Yes.
Is it a good recovery for you?
Yeah, now I remember.
told us it's like a
I
car.
just remember the
Against car.
Okay, now consumers, they eat only living things. If they eat non-living things, they must be decomposers. If they already make their own food, they are producers. Please, guys, this is all about our lesson today. See? This is it. This is all. I need you to make sure that you know what are living things and what are consumers. Who can explain to me one time, and then we will move to the book. We can sort living things into 3.
Different
1, 2, 3. What are they?
producer, consumers,
Decomposer. If they are making their own food, what do I call them?
producer.
Oh, producer.
Everyone, I want you to answer together. Okay, what about if living things eating living things?
Consumers.
Excellent. What about living things eating dead animals or plants? Excellent. And I have 3 types of consumers. If living things eating only meat, what do I call it?
Carnivore.
Only plants.
Herbivore.
Okay, living things can eat both.
Omnivore.
Omni.
Excellent, excellent. So shall we go to the book now?
Yeah.
Very nice, very nice, excellent. All right. So, giraffe eats tree leaves, okay? To get the energy they need to live and grow. Now, when we eat, guys, do we take energy or not?
Yes, we do.
If we eat plants, we are eating the energy of plants, but plants, from where did they get the energy? Remember the food
From
chain?
the sunlight.
Excellent, from the sunlight. Excellent. Where did tree get their energy then? From sunlight. Excellent, excellent.
Miss, I know something. Can I tell you something?
Of course, you can tell me whatever.
Giraffe is like it is a consumer
Excellent. It is a
and
consumer.
it's a herbivores. Herbivore.
Excellent. 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 يا فيروز. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Producers. We have in producers something we call it a green machine. What do you think is a green machine from the name? What do you think?
I know.
Yes, Itala, what do you think?
A green machine is basically when they do their food. So they're like a machine. They're doing their own food. They're taking sunlight. They're taking
Excellent.
carbon dioxide.
Excellent.
They're
So the
taking
leaf can be the
water.
green machine. So the leaf can be the green machine. We said that the leaf makes the food for the plant and it uses the process photosynthesis. First of all, carbon dioxide will enter the plant. From where? From the holes in the leaf. After that, it needs water from the soil to enter the plant. From where? From the roots, definitely. Then, when you have carbon dioxide and water, who's gonna make the food? Look at the green dots. No, look at the green dots.
The chloroplast.
Excellent, excellent. We call it the chloroplast. So these are the green dots. These green dots, we call it chloroplast. Please underline the word chloroplast. They will capture energy from sunlight. Who will capture energy from sunlight?
The chloro leaves.
The chloroplast. Yes, it is the leaf, but you are big enough now to learn what's inside the leaf will capture the sunlight. Hiya, Juri. What's inside the leaf will capture the sunlight? What do I call it? It's number 3. Chloroplast. Excellent, ya Juri. Chloroplast. So chloroplast is the small green dots. What do? They capture the sunlight, the energy from the sunlight. Chlorophyll helps change carbon dioxide, water, and solar energy into sugar and oxygen. When they capture the energy, when chloroplasts capture the energy, what does it do? It change all the ingredients into what?
Chlorophyll.
No, into sugar and oxygen. What do they give us? What do they give us? Plant, what do they give out?
Oxygen.
Oxygen. And what do they give to the plant?
Carbon dioxide. Sugar.
Sugar. Excellent. Excellent. Judy, carbon dioxide, they take in carbon dioxide. Let's see the picture down here. Look at the diagram over here. This is the carbon dioxide cycle. Now, you have on top of, just let me open the pen. So on top you have carbon dioxide, in bottom you have oxygen. Now, who give off carbon dioxide? Who will use the oxygen and will give off carbon dioxide? Just a minute, Tala. Give your friends a chance. Okay? Tell me, girls. Who use oxygen to give you carbon dioxide? Do we do that? Do we take in oxygen?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay. So humans. Who else? Humans and who?
Animals and plants.
Excellent. Excellent. No, plant does not do that. What does plant take in?
Carbon dioxide.
Excellent. Excellent. So I'm going to write over here animals and human. Animals and humans. But who will use the carbon dioxide will take them inside? Who? Hiya, Juri.
Plant.
Excellent, plants. Why do we put some plants inside our houses? What do we say? What do we usually say? Plants gives us
Oxygen. Oxygen.
excellent, excellent, excellent. See, plants give off oxygen. Okay, ready to move for the next page? So over here we learned the green machines and we know what is a photosynthesis and what is chlorophyll. What is the job of the chlorophyll, guys? It will change all the input to the sugar and oxygen. So chlorophyll, what does chlorophyll do?
It takes the oxygen
Into what? Sugar and oxygen. Excellent. Thank you, Tala. Now, in this page, we will learn what are producers, consumers, and decomposer. We already have an idea about them. You told me that whoever make their own food, what do I call them?
producers.
Excellent. Producer always use the energy from where? They take off the energy from where?
The sun.
Excellent, ya Juri. The sun. Excellent, excellent. And consumers, they are living things eating other living things. They can be 3 types. Now, I want you to tell me over here, the fish, is it consumer or producer? Everyone together. Does it make its own food? Is it green?
No.
No. So is it producer or a consumer?
Consumer.
Excellent. What about the deer?
Consumer.
Excellent. What about human?
Consumer.
Consumer. Yes, we can make our own food, but we don't use sunlight as energy to make our own food. So we are consumers because we can eat living things such as meat or plants. So definitely we are consumers. What about wheat?
Producers.
Excellent, producers. What about strawberry? Producers, excellent. What about corn?
Producers.
Yes, they are producers. Excellent, excellent. As we can see, the squirrel is a consumer. It eats mostly producers. It eats mostly plants, and humans can eat both plants and animals. Also, this hippo is consumer, will eat definitely plants. All right. You are what you eat. Have you heard this before? You are what you eat.
Yes.
Yes, yes, Judy. Can you explain to me what do you understand from this word? You are what you eat.
I hear the sentence like some people say it, but I don't know what they meant.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. If you are eating something very brave, you can have this braveness in you. And this is true. If you are eating a lot of camel meat, you can be very patient and you have the same features of the camel. But this is not true that you will grow some eyelashes just like the camel, or your appearance will look like a camel. No, but you may have some features in your activity or the things you like, or the characteristic that is not physical, it's only behavioral. So yes, some people eat only foods made from plants, others eat a mix of meat and plant foods. Just like people, different kinds of consumers eat different types of food. Definitely. Some people, they eat only plants. They call themselves what? People who eat only plants, what do they call themselves? She will tell you, oh, sorry, I don't eat burgers. I am vegetarian. Yeah. Okay, so look at this snake. This snake is what? It's eating.
Consumer.
Yes, okay. What type of consumer?
Carnivore.
Carnivore. Why? Because it's eating
Because
what?
it just eats meat.
It eats the mice. Excellent. What about the lion?
Carnivore.
Definitely, it's a carnivore. It eats zebras and
Carnivore,
deers, of course. What about a toucan?
It's oh, I know. It's both. What do you
It
call
eats
omnivore?
both. Omnivore. Excellent. Why? It eats because it eats
insects and
both.
fruit.
Yes, excellent. It eats insects and fruit. Sometimes it eats fishes. Okay.
Insect to meat? Is insect a kind of meat?
Yes, definitely.
It's a kind of a gooey texture inside it.
You can't call them plants, so definitely they are under the division of meat, but
They have a gooey texture in their bodies.
of course, of course. Now, the last one we learned about carnivore, omnivore, and herbivore. So these are all consumers. What about living things eating dead animals or plants? What do we call them? Decomposers. And the most example is famous is the fungi. Remember the fungi, girls? Fungi, they are not plants. We cannot say they are plants. Why? Does they make the
Because they don't.
photosynthesis?
No.
So they don't make their own food. Okay, how do they grow? They are growing on what?
From sunlight.
No, from
Remember,
dead animals or plants. From
they're
dead.
decomposers.
Yes, they're decomposers. So they
Wow.
grow
How do
out
they-
of dead animals and plants. See, fungi
Like
are
from the soil?
decomposers. Can you read for me, Atala?
Fungi are decomposers that release enzymes.
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 These
These
enzymes
enzymes break down dead matter, releasing nutrients that
enrich.
enrich the soil.
Excellent.
Oh, that means they eat it from under the ground from their
Yes.
things.
Yes, these are the decomposers. Not only fungi, but the fungi is the most famous one. Also, crabs. Crabs, what do? They scavenge algae. What do I mean by scavenger? Eating dead algae, dead plants, fungus, and decaying matter from ocean floor. If there's anything dead on this floor, crabs will eat it. So
how would they eat this? I don't think so. They have a small little mouth.
because decomposed plants or animals are very let's say squishy and small. They don't look exactly the same of the animal or the plant because they are very decomposed already. Yes, they are decomposed already. Also over here, this worm, we call it millipedes. Millipedes are scavenger. What's a scavenger? An animal who eats
Dead plant matter that they
excellent.
find in the soil.
Yes, so a scavenger, whoever eats dead animals or plants. Okay, excellent. Also, this eagle will eat what? Many? We call it vulvature, doesn't have feathers on their head. Why? This help these birds keep clean when they stick their heads inside the dead animals they scavenge. Ew. Yeah. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. You know that in the Quran, we don't even eat these animals who eat dead animals or plants. You can never eat an eagle or this bird. Or even worms. You cannot eat worms.
Alhamdulillah, we cannot eat worms because I'm terrified of insects.
Okay. Who has a steering role? Every organism plays an important part in ecosystem. Do you think that there is an animal or an insect that doesn't have a role in an ecosystem, or they are not really
No,
important?
words have a role. No, all of them
Every
are important. That's why we're in it.
Yes, every living thing has a role and they are very important. Look at this map over here. These are the monarch butterflies. They migrate south to warm climates for the winter, definitely. You know that there are some animals they migrate just for the cold weather until it become
Yes,
warm
like
again.
bears. Like
Yes.
bears.
Monarch live in many different ecosystems. Conservations have worked to protect the areas where these insects live. Doing so also protects other organisms that share the same area with the monarch. Why do you think we are protecting these butterflies?
Because I don't know.
What
Because
is
we
the
have
role that they
plants.
do?
Um,
What does butterfly do to plants? Huh, guys? Come on.
they eat
They
Hi,
travel
Juri.
from the United States to Mexico.
Okay, they travel. They carry what with them in their
pollen.
bodies? Pollen.
Pollen.
Excellent. So they are very important for pollination.
Why?
Pollination.
Why?
When they carry with them pollen, a lot of plants um will be pollinated and they will grow more, and we will have more fruits or
It
plants.
helps them to grow.
Yes, yes,
My first
excellent.
knows that.
What about sea turtles? Look at the sea turtles.
It's small animals that they find floating in seaweed. Why does this help?
Okay. Conservationists have focused on protecting sea turtles that in turn help protect both their habitat and the
Or
organism that they live in. So they might
what?
eat some damaged insect that lives on these seaweeds. So these seaweeds will not be harmed or finished from this ecosystem. So this role is very important. It helps the seaweed to grow more and stay safe. See? So sea turtles are really important to the ecosystem. What about sea orchins? Look at the sea orchins over here. They are fed on kelp. If there are too many orchins, they can completely destroy the forest. Otters eat sea urchins and help keep beds healthy. Now, remember
Miss,
when we talk about the when there are too much number of the same type of an
yes,
animal, what is
yes,
gonna
because
happen?
they're going to eat the food that they have, and then they're going to maybe
Eat
eat
each
each
other.
other.
Excellent, excellent. So there are some animals are here just to let's say balance the area, balance the ecosystem. Some will eat others. Why? To keep
Because
balancing the ecosystem.
this, so this helps the ecosystem to grow
Yes.
better.
How about that, guys? We finished our lesson.
Whoa,
That's
it's
it.
so easy and fast.
So easy. Okay, I
Because
want.
we already took
Yes. Okay.
some of
I
the
just
things.
want
So
you before I close this session, I just want you to tell me what did we learn in this lesson? Only
we
heads are
learned that
yes,
every
living things.
organism has its role, and
Excellent.
it's every animal, every human helps other things.
Excellent. Thank
Like
you, Tala.
maybe we have
Thank you.
animals.
Thank you, Tala. Let's see Maria. Maria, how we
We learned
classify
about
the living things.
we learned about producers and
Excellent. They can be producers or
consumers
or
and decompose.
excellent, excellent. Okay, Jenna, consumers. Consumers, they can be three types of consumers. What are they? Three types.
Consumers,
Yes, if they are eating only meat or they are eating only plant or they can eat both.
omnivore,
Yes,
and herbivore.
excellent. And
Omnivore.
excellent. Carnivore, omnivore, and herbivore. Very good. Very nice. Thank you, guys. We learned each example of these. Thank you very much for participating, for being here. Definitely gonna see you, inshallah, tomorrow. Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Have a nice day.
Bye.
Bye-bye.